Good morning, students. So today we are going to continue the chapter marketing management. So another P of marketing mix is the physical distribution. Okay. So here we are going to study about factors determining the physical distribution of commodity. Okay. So there are some of the factors, that is product related factors. See the product related factors, and second one is the company related factors, and third one is competitive factors, and fourth one is market related factors. So first factor is the product related factor. Okay, so in product related factors, the value of product line, product complexity, nature of product, perishable or non-perishable product. So these are all the related factors which is very helpful in deciding the channels of distribution in product related factor. The first one is value of product line. First one is value of product line. So if the unit value of product is high, or for the expensive product, which is direct sale from the company is preferred, while for the less costly products the longer channels are preferred. So what is the product line? So if the value, that is the value which is fixed by the concern in certain product is a high, or for the some of the product is expensive, more expensive product are also manufactured by the company, no. So if the product is a more costly or expensive means, so it is very it is mostly preferred for the customers to have the direct purchase from the company. Okay, if it is the less costly product, if it is a less costly product, definitely they will wait for certain product because it will be available in the market within the short period of time. That is the value of the product line. Okay, the next one is product complexity. So it is technically the complex product. What is a complex product? That is, which is the requirement is of that product is the expert advice. So there is a need of the technical experts and professional experts, and the product needs some of the guidance how to sell that product. Okay, whereas for the simple product, longer channels can be used. This is the product complexity. As per the complex of the product, the sale of the product is decided by the concern. Okay, the next one is the nature of the product. So the customized product, or the product which is produced according to the instruction of the customers, which requires the direct interaction of the buyers and sellers. So nature of the product is, so there is as per the interaction between the customers. So what is the requirement of the customers? It is directly conveyed by the customers to the sellers. So there is no need of the intermediary between the producer, that is between the buyer and the seller. Okay, so it is based on the nature of the product. Okay, the next one is perishable or non-perishable product. That is, the direct selling is used for the perishable product, but the non-perishable product could not be distributed with the long channel of that is media. So that is it is not cannot be distributed for the non-perishable product. You already know what is my perishable product and non-perishable product. Okay, so the next one is company related factors. So the next factor which is determined for the physical distribution of commodity is the company related factor. So in company related factor, it contains finance and degree of control. So first one is the finance. The company which has the deep pocket or no financial problems would prefer. So the concern which is not having any such financial problem, they definitely prefer the direct sale. I'm right. While some of the companies having the weak financial position, definitely they depends upon the channel of distribution or some of the intermediaries who is acting as an agent between the buyer and the seller. So it is depends upon the financial position of the concern. Okay, so second one is degree of control. What is my degree of control? That is the firms that is wanting the tight control over the distribution. So if there is a having the proper control over the distribution of the products, prefer the short path. So if there is a tight control over the channel of distribution, definitely they will prefer the direct sale. But if they are not carrying about the control factor, definitely they can sell the product through the intermediaries to the customers. Okay, so the distribution of the goods from the buyer, from the seller to the buyer, is also depends upon the controlling factor of the firms. If the firms if they need a proper control on the distribution of the channel, they have to wait for a certain time in order to have the direct sale to the customer. If they are not taking care of in the controlling factor, so they can approach the intermediaries for selling that product to the customer. So these are all the two factors which is related to the company or the business firm, that is finance and degree of control. The next one is competitive and market related factors. What is the competitive factors? So the type of the channel, definitely it is selected by the competitors, also affect the selection of the channel. So if the competitors are selecting the same channel of distribution, definitely it will affect for the firm to take the decisions relating to the selection of the channel. So as the company may select the same channel as selected by the competitors, or sometimes the businessman prefers not to select the channel which is selected by the competitors. I'm right. So they have to decide. They have to make certain decision factor. They have to make certain meeting of selecting the channel of distribution which is not selected by the competitors. Okay, this is the competitive factor. The next one is the market related factor. So in market related factor, the first one is the nature of the product, nature of the market. So industrial market, directly selling, industrial market means that is supplying of the raw materials from one industry to the another industry. The direct selling is preferred. Whereas in the consumer market, the distribution channels are to be appointed. Okay, that is, it is depends upon the nature of the market. The next one is the size of the market. So if the number of the customers are large, then more intermediaries are used. Whereas when the market consists of small number of the customers, then direct channels are used to supply the product from the seller to the buyer. Okay, so third one is geographical concentration. So when the buyers are concentrated in the limited area, then the direct selling is preferred. Whereas if the customers are scattered in different areas, then definitely the channel of distribution is used. Okay, the next factor is quantity purchased. Quantity purchased. If the order size is big, that is they are placing the order for the product. No, if it is in a large size, then the direct supply from the firm to the customers is preferred. When it is a small order, then the retailers are preferred to supply the goods to the customers. Okay. The next one is the fourth P of marketing mix is the promotion. Fourth P of marketing mix is the promotion. So promotion element of marketing mix is mainly concerned with the activities which are undertaken to communicate with the customers. So what is the main purpose? Having the communication with the customers and distribution channels in order to improve the sale of the business firm. That is the main element, it is also the another main element of the marketing mix. Okay, wow. So the next one is in promotion mix. What are all the promotion mix? What are all the tools or elements of the promotion? It is also called as promotion mix. So the elements of marketing mix are advertising, sales promotion, okay, personal selling, public relations and direct marketing. So these are all the promotion mix. Okay, so what is my promotion mix? So it refers to all the decisions. Promotion mix refers to all the decisions which are related to the promotion of the sale of product and services. So they are taking the decisions only related how to promote the sales of the particular goods or services. Okay, so the important decisions of promotion mix are selecting the advertising media, selecting the promotional techniques and using some of the publicity measures and public relations. So there are different tools and elements which are available for the promotional activities. Okay, so first one we are going to see about the advertising. First we are going to see advertising. So advertising can be defined as the paid form. It is the paid form of non-personal presentation. It is a paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods or services by an identified sponsor. So there is a person who is sponsoring. So there is an identified sponsor. Okay, so it is a paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of idea, goods and services by an identified sponsor. Okay, the next we are going to see some of the important features of advertising. So the first one is advertising can reach a large market. Okay, that is a reaching place, as there is a various media of advertising is very helpful to reach the product immediately to the customers. Okay, and there is choice. There is a wide variety of media which is available for advertising through the audio, visual audio, printing media. So the different types of media, no. So as per the production of the goods, okay, under each category, large variety is available in the advertisement. Okay, next one is legitimacy. What is my legitimacy? So in advertisement, the messages which is regarding the product or services are given publicly to the customers. Okay, it is very given directly to the customer. So there is always a proof for it. That is the legitimacy. Legitimacy. Legitimacy means there is a proof for the customers through the advertisement. So the customers believe that publicly the company will not give the false information about the product. So it is very comfortable for the customers to buy the product which is widely advertised. Okay, the next one is expressiveness. Expressiveness means advertising provides enough opportunities to the marketers to dramatize the message with the help of the drawings, pictures, music, dance. Okay, so they can advertise the product through different type of drama, that is putting some of the dramas and some of the dance by conveying the message through the music, like that. That is the expressiveness. So it can be easily express the use of the product to the customers by using different type of techniques. Okay, and next one is economy. So economy means it is always felt that advertising increases the cost of the product or services, but advertising is considered as economical as compared to the other promotional techniques. Okay, so comparing to the other promotional techniques, it is advertisement is a more economical, and it involves a less cost when comparing to the using of other promotional techniques. Okay, and it is giving the customer satisfaction and creating the confidence among the customers. That is, the customers feel more having more assurance, giving more assurance to the customers in using of that product, and announcing the quality of the product through the advertisement, so the customers are more comfortable in using the product and understanding the benefits of the advertising. Okay, and the next one is, there are some of the criticisms. So in advertising there are some of the criticisms, so there is also objections to the advertising. The first one is, it is effect of advertising is on the values under the lifestyles. So the major objections, that is a major criticism on the advertisement, is that it promotes the materialism. What is materialism? It is the advertisement inform the people about more and more about the product. That is the use of the existing products and the new products, which is shown on the advertisement in order to attract the customers. So this knowledge about more on the products will induces the customers to buy the more products. So they start demanding the products which they don't even require the product. Without any requirements of the product, the customers will start demanding and they will buying the product. So if there was no advertisement, we would be less aware of the material things and we can be more contented. Okay, ma? So it will makes the customers to buy the product, to buy more and more product which is even not required for their basic needs. So it is one of the criticism of advertising. And advertising encourages the sale of inferior and some other duplicates product. So the advertisements are all type of products irrespective of their quality. Okay, so with the help of the advertising, anything can be sold in the market. So main objection of to sale of inferior goods is not correct, because what is inferior and what is superior is mainly depends upon the economic status and preference of the customers. I'm right. So everyone cannot able to buy the superior quality expensive product, but it does not mean they should not use that product. So what the meaning is, they are not making them to the meaning is not to use the product. So everyone cannot afford to buy that, everyone cannot able to buy the superior quality expensive product, but there is a need, but there is that is options of buying the other product which is at a low cost also. Okay, va? So the lower income group people satisfy their needs with the low cost inferior goods only, but through the advertisement it makes the people to buy even if it is a high cost. So it definitely affects the financial condition of that certain classes of people. Okay, and also it encourages, the advertisement is that it encourages the sale of duplicate products also. So the some producers exaggerate the use of the product by using the innocent of the customers. Okay, that is selling the duplicate products among the customers. So it is also one of the criticism of advertising. Okay, and also advertisement, it confuses the customers. Comparing to helping the customers in buying the product, they are confusing the customers. That is the the number of advertisements or we are seeing in the TV, no, and in the radios also. It is advertisement is increasing day by day. So if we are taking the TV, there are many advertisement of different companies. So for example, there is a company of LG, Onida, so different type of companies are there, and we are seeing that each brand, that is their brand is their best brand, and there is a comparison between the other brand. Okay, so these claims by different companies will confuse the customers, and it is very difficult for the customers to make the choice which is the best one. Okay, so it is one of the criticism of the advertising. So some of the advertisement are in the bad taste, that is bad languages, that is they are speaking in some other languages which are not able to understand by all type of classes, and it is affect some of the children by seeing that words. So it is some of the advertisement which cannot be able to see more than 2 or 3 seconds. So definitely we will change the channel, no? So it is one of the criticism. Okay. The next one is the advertisement cost are passed on to the customers. So when they are fixing the price of the product, so they are fixing certain percentage which they spent on the advertisement. So in the price of the product, they are also included the advertisement cost which they spent on that particular product. Okay, so it is also one of the, so definitely it is the amount which is paid, it is the extra amount which is paid by the customers. Okay, so it is one of the additional expenses also. So it is also one of the objection or criticism of advertising. Okay, and the next topic is sales promotion. That is second one is the sales promotion. In promotion mix, we finish the first one, advertising. So the next one is the sales promotion, and third one is personal selling and public relations. So these are all the 4 elements of promotional mix. So today we finish the advertising. Okay. So what are all the topics we finished today? That is criticism of advertising. The next one is futures of advertising. What is meant by advertising? And what is my promotional mix, what is my promotion, and what are all the competitive and market related factors to determine the physical distribution, and what are all the company related factors to determine the physical distribution of commodity, and some of the product related factors determine the physical distribution of commodity. Okay, so these are all the topics we finished today's class. So the next class we will continue the another promotional mix, that is the sales promotion. Okay, thank you students.